Hello friends, good evening. Welcome to my class. Already in my previous class, I analyzed 10th class and 9th class physical sciences main paper and bit paper for summative assessment 1. We also discussed the weightage given to various academic standards. In today's class, I am going to analyze 8th class main paper and bit paper and the weightage to various academic standards. See, for 8th class, you will be given 16 marks from Academic Standard 1. Academic Standard 1 in the sense conceptual understanding. 16 marks are given. Next one, in Academic Standard 2, you will be given 4 marks. Academic Standard 2 in the sense asking questions and making hypothesis. 4 marks. Next, Academic Standard 3, 6 marks are given. Academic Standard 3 is experimentation and field investigation. 6 marks. And Academic Standard 4, that is Academic Standard 4 is information skills and projects works. See, that is for 6 marks. Next, for Academic Standard 5, that is communication through drawing and model making, you will be given 4 marks. Okay, next one, and Academic Standard 6, that is Academic Standard 6 in the sense appreciation and aesthetic sense, that one, and application to daily life concern, to biodiversity, that is for 4 marks. This is the simple analysis of 8th class physical science summative assessment 1 paper, including main paper and bit paper. While preparing the question paper and bit paper, they follow this weightage. Now let me analyze the old paper of 8th physical sciences, that is last year 2023 summative assessment 1. See the first question. See, in section 1, you have to remember, answer all the questions. There is no choice. Each question carries 1 mark only, 7, 1 just 7. So, draw FBD for a man standing still on a flat floor. Free body diagram. What is free body diagram? It is a diagram which represents the all the forces that are acting on the body. Is nothing but free body diagram. So, you have to draw the free body diagram for a man standing on a still floor. Next one, second one, what happens if there is no friction between any two surfaces on the earth? See, what happens if there is no friction? You have to imagine what happens if there is no friction between any two surfaces on the earth. Okay, next one, see the third question, draw the universal recycling symbol. You have to draw the universal recycling symbol. Next, how do synthetic fibers have changed our daily life? So you have to write this. Next one, fifth question, guess and write human life without metals. You have to assume what happens if there are no metals. What happens if there are no metals? Next one, sixth question, how sound is produced? These are all one or two line answers, 2 line sentences answers. Next one, write the laws of reflection. Okay, you have to write these 7 questions without any choice. Each question carries 1 mark, 7, 1 just 7. Next, come to the section 2. See the section 2. Answer all questions from the following. Each question carries 2 marks. So you have to answer the questions in 3 or 4 sentences. Give 2 examples for each biodegradable and non-biodegradable materials. So you have to give 2 examples each for biodegradable and non-biodegradable. Next, see the 9th question. What happens if plastics were not discovered? Imagine and write. You have to imagine what happens if plastics were not discovered. Come to the 10th question. Observation on number of vibrations, pitch of the sound produced by 2 blades which are treated by the same amount of forces are given in the table. Here, information skill related question. Answer the questions given below. Blade length in air and vibrations and sound. See, blade 1 is 20 centimeters and blade 2 is 5 centimeters. Means he has taken 2 blades, extra blades of 2 different lengths. See, vibrations are less, and in the case of blade of length 5 centimeters, vibrations are more. So, less vibrations are considered as low pitch and more vibrations are considered as high pitch. So what is the relation between length of the blade and sound? So you have to write the relation. Next one, what is the relation between number of vibrations and pitch of the sound? Okay, you have to write that. Okay, in the table, clear information is given. You observe the table and answer the questions. What measures do you take in your daily life to reduce sound pollution? See, sound pollution, how can you reduce sound pollution? Direct textual question. Next, write the required materials for the activity which is done to verify the loss of reflection. So, you have to list out the materials that are required to verify the loss of reflection. See that, complete the following figure. See here, an object is given here and it is placed in front of the plane mirror. So you have to draw the reflected rays and you have to identify the point of incident of the reflected rays. There you have to point the image. Okay. Next, see the section 3. Section 3, answer all the questions from the following. Internal choice. See this one. Each question carries 4 marks. Each question carries 4 marks. Answer the questions in 8 to 10 questions. Essay type questions. Long answer questions. See this one. This question is very, very important, which is repeated several times in examinations. What is a force? What changes can be produced by a force? What is a force and what changes can be produced by a force? బలము అనగానేమి బలము కలిగించేటటువంటి ప్రభావాలు ఏమిటి అనేది. ఓకేనా. నెక్స్ట్ వన్, దిస్ ఈజ్ ఆల్సో టెక్స్టువల్ క్వశ్చన్. సీ దిస్ వన్. ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ ద నెట్ ఫోర్స్ ఇన్ యువర్ ఓన్ వర్డ్స్. Find the net force from the below diagrams. Here, 2 diagrams are given. This is also textual question. See, net force in the sense the algebraic sum of all the forces that are acting on a body. Here, you have to add all the forces that are acting in the same direction and you have to subtract the force which acts in the opposite direction. Okay, so you have to find the net force. See the 15th question. Suggest 2 ways for each increasing and reducing friction. See, you have to write 2 ways. How can you increase or decrease the friction, reduce the friction? See, by smoothing the surface, you can increase. Okay, you can increase the friction. Sorry, you can decrease the friction. By smoothing the surface, you can decrease. Next, by another one is how can you reduce it? By what we call it, by making the surface rough. You can increase the friction. See, you can reduce the friction by smoothing the surface and you can increase the friction by roughening the surface. Are you clear about the term? By making hard, you can increase the friction. Are you clear? Next one, you can reduce the friction by using the ball bearings. By using the ball bearings, you can reduce the friction by using the lubricants. కందెనలు అంటాం. కందెనలు ఉపయోగించి కూడా మనము ఫ్రిక్షన్ ని తగ్గించుకోవచ్చు. నెక్స్ట్ వన్, ఎట్లా పెంచవచ్చు? మనం సైకిల్ టైర్లకు కానీ లేకపోతే బస్ టైర్లకు కానీ వాహనాల టైర్లకు ఏముంటాయి? మనకి థ్రెడ్స్ ఉంటాయి, మధ్య మధ్యలో గ్రూవ్స్ ఉంటాయి. ఆ గ్రూవ్స్ దేనికోసం అంటే ఫ్రిక్షన్ ని పెంచడం కోసం. ఇఫ్ దేర్ ఈస్ నో ఫ్రిక్షన్, యూ వోంట్ వాక్, యూ విల్ ఫాల్ డౌన్. ఆర్ యూ క్లియర్? సో యూ హ్యావ్ టు రైట్ different ways of increasing and reducing the friction. Okay, or explain any 2 physical properties of metals with suitable examples. Okay, లోహాల యొక్క భౌతిక ధర్మాలు అంటే డక్టిలిటీ, సోనారిటీ, మాల్యబిలిటీ, ఓకే, కండక్టివిటీ, ఎలక్ట్రికల్ కండక్టివిటీ ఉన్నాయి కదా. ఆ ప్రాపర్టీస్ లో ఏవైనా 2 రాయమంటున్నాడు. ఓకే, పైది కానీ 15th లో ఇంటర్నల్ చాయిస్ ఉన్నాయి అన్నిటి కూడా 14th నుంచి. Next, come to the 16th one. How can you identify thermoplastics and thermosetting plastics by a flame test? Write the precautions for this activity. గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి, మీకు ఫస్ట్ నుంచి కూడా చెప్తున్నాను. ల్యాబ్ యాక్టివిటీ రిలేటెడ్ ఒక క్వశ్చన్ కంపల్సరీ వస్తుంది. ఓకేనా? సో వాట్ ఈస్ ద లిమిటింగ్ ఫోర్స్ బార్న్ బై స్ట్రింగ్, దాని ప్లేస్లో ఇది కూడా మీరు చదువుకోవచ్చు. ఓకేనా? హౌ కెన్ యూ ఐడెంటిఫై థర్మోప్లాస్టిక్స్ అండ్ థర్మోసెట్టింగ్ ప్లాస్టిక్స్ బై ఎ ఫ్లేమ్ టెస్ట్? Write the precautions for this activity. Okay. Next one, or sound does not travel if there is no medium. How do you verify it experimentally? Sound cannot travel in vacuum. So how can you prove it? Okay. So you have to write the answer. The following figure shows forces acting on a book. See, diagram related question. See this one. Frictional force is given. Next one, velocity is given, normal force is given, weight is given. So what you are asked, identify contact forces. You have to identify the contact forces. Next one, second one, find the net force in the vertical direction. In the vertical direction along means along the y axis. Next, name the force which is denoted by N. So we call it as the normal force. Okay, whether the book is moving or at rest. Simply we can say that the book is moving because velocity is given, yeah, shown with the direction. Okay, next one, again see this R. For 8th, 9th, 10th class students also information related question is given. So here also for 8th class also this section has one information related question, that is observe the following table and answer the following questions. See this one, this is direct textual question. Iron, sulfur, zinc, carbon, iodine, magnesium, lustrous, conducts electricity, malleability, ductile. So identify the metals. So among the given substances, materials, you have to identify the metals. Okay, direct textual question, and you observe the table, so you can write all the questions. Okay, thank you children for watching my channel. If you have any doubt related to question paper analysis, please post your doubts in the comment box. Okay, thank you children. Please like my video and share it and subscribe it. Thank you children. I will analyze the bit paper very soon. Thank you.